Alright, what's up guys? I'm trying a new intro. I'm changing a lot of things about my YouTube channel just because I needed a fresh start and I just need to start over. Something before we actually start the video is I want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on my editing style and some other things. So if you guys want to see more of me on this channel, because I know I do a lot of when I'm editing I leave myself out. So I was just wondering if you guys wanted to see more me on my channel, or just something that you guys want me to change about my channel. Just go ahead and leave a comment. But anyways, I have probably 5 or 6 videos to react to today, so let's get into it. Well, I mean, what did you expect to happen? You're sitting on a horse. I can't see their face. I don't know if they're wearing a helmet or not, but they have what seems to be a rod, a stick, a whip. I can't tell. The video, there's not enough brightness for me to tell what he's holding, so I'm gonna say probably a stick. And you hit the horse, and the horse goes up and falls over on you, which is something that is really common that happens because, you know, it's a debatable thing, even though we have evidence that a horse's skin is thinner than a human's and it has more nerve endings. He hit the horse's hind end. The horse obviously got scared and felt the pain. And when a horse, they have the fight, flight, or freeze is what happens. And when you put a horse in a situation where they'll either fight back, and a lot of people will call this undesired behavior, even though the horse is just probably reacting to something that they did not preferably like. So that's fight. There's flight, which is run, and the horse, when they feel cornered, they will go up and over, like in the video here, they will do that. Or the animal will freeze, and you'll see this a lot if somebody is per se constantly whipping or hitting a horse or trying to kick them to make them go. They'll just stand there. That is a freeze response. They are still feeling the pain and what's happening around them. They're just trying to not move because they're fight or flight animals. The freeze, I mean, I kind of feel like it is a fight, flight, and freeze kind of situation for the animal. The horses, they're herd animals, so they'll freeze sometimes. You'll see horses out in the field, they'll freeze when they see something. They're just investigating it. But sometimes if you do something enough times to a horse, they will mentally shut down and they will do the freeze situation. So, alright, fair warning, this next one is very, yeah, so I'm just gonna get into it because this is really sad to see. Alright, so got a little hot since Little Miss Know-It-All tried to buck me off. Alright, so we're using the way overused tactic of my horse is not responding how I want them to respond. So instead of getting off and figuring out the problem and figuring out why it is being caused, we're just going to flood the horse and we're going to work the horse until they emotionally give up and submit to us. The whole dominance theory, there was a YouTuber that covered it here. Great video. I don't know why we feel the need to just get mad at a horse instead of stopping and thinking of, hey, maybe the cinch was touching the horse and they freaked out, or maybe something scared them and they freaked out. And instead of thinking about that way, they're just oh, my horse is being bad, so let's punish it. So also, she's not wearing a helmet. So if she did fall off this said, she probably could have a mild concussion. Always wear a helmet, guys. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, So the caption says, I am a happy horse. This is not a happy horse, guys. I would need more context into why the horse is bucking like this, but usually if you're starting a horse under saddle and the horse is bucking, you will have little like jumps, or the horse might tense up. The fight, fight, or free situation, that'll happen. But if you do prepare a horse correctly, like, not wanting to toot my own horn, but how I did it, Chance never bucked, he never froze really. It depends on the horse, but it really just kind of melts down to how you prepared that horse. So I'm going to say that this person did not prepare this horse correctly to be started under saddle, and that's why they got this reaction that they did. So this is not a happy horse. This is a horse that is in fear and is reacting to its environment. So I'm gonna guess the saddle maybe scared them, because horses are like the fight or flight animals. I keep going back to that, but you get the point. Anything on their back, horses aren't really made to be ridden, but anything on their back is not naturally supposed to be there, because they think that something is attacking them, which is why you get reactions like this. So, yeah.
Hold on.
Oh my god. Okay, so, first of all, this is very damaging to the foal, because she doesn't look like she weighs that much. She probably weighs, I'm gonna guess, 90 to 110 pounds. And the average foal healthy weight is like an 80 to 120 pounds. So she weighs probably just as much as this foal, which is way over the 20% rule. And so she is probably causing damage to this foal. Physically, she is causing probably pain, because she weighs probably just as much as this foal, and a foal's body is still developing and growing, and it's very damaging to their spine when you sit on them. Anywhere from foal age, which is what she's doing, to 5 years old. So just be very vigilant when you're doing stuff around foals, like sitting on them for some reason. Also, when the foal takes off, she's sitting so far back, she's sitting on the floating ribs, which is a part of the spine you do not want to sit by, because they have organs right there that are very sensitive, and probably why, besides this foal not being started, which they shouldn't be, but in this video you understand what I'm talking about, I hope. This foal has never probably been sat on, so the foal reacted in this way, and she falls off and she doesn't have a helmet on. So I would say this girl gets a Darwin Award, because why would you want to sit on a foal? I don't know. Also, you don't have a helmet on, you don't have proper riding gear on, you're in a really tight shirt and shorts, which is not going to help you when you fall off the horse like she did in this video. So she probably has a little scratch, but that's to be expected from somebody doing something as weird as this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I wasn't too harsh, but dumb people do dumb stuff. Don't expect a smart outcome. So you really get what you deserve, because you are putting the animal in this very odd situation, and don't expect something good to happen. So yeah, that's basically the gist of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I don't have anything else to say, so bye.
You were like a ransom note. If I give in